Hey folks, Kaya here. I Should Roll will always be free to listen to, but it's not free to make. So please consider supporting us by subscribing to our Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/Intergalactic Improv Initiative. You'll find the link in the show notes. As a stellar streamer, you'll receive exclusive bonus content and our enduring gratitude. Tiers start at $2 per month. See you on Calliope Station.
Correctly with the correct amount.
D20 Radio, where gamers roll.
www.d20radio.com.
A podcast by the Intergalactic Improv Initiative.
Dangerous Dangers, Episode 17, Flipping the Tables. Featuring the voices of Alanya Campbell, Tiff Compton, Amanda Cotter, Maria Damianou, Lea Lawson, Dan Spitaliere, and creator Kaya Renwick. If you don't have anything nice to say, you should roll. Last time on Dangerous Dangers, Nyx had an intense 15-minute stand with a con man in a casino. She then encountered Clous on her way back to the ship, where the Alcor asked to discuss emotional regulation over an inordinate number of Shirley Temples. Jesse paid for some medical equipment in exchange for a scan of his brain, and everyone made it back to the Corsica just in time to discover that Solace had returned.
January 20th, 2189. Terran Universal Coordinated Calendar. Ilium. Tassale System. Crescent Nebula. Nosastra.
Everyone has just returned to the Corsica to discover that Solace has returned. Solace finishes with, "And I will look out for all of you."
Aww. So, Solace, how have you been? Where have you been? How you doing?
We have been well, and we were last on the ship, the mothership. It's not as mysterious as you might think. It's like anybody heading back home when they're having a rough time.
Is it a mothership or was it your mother's ship?
I would also like to know that.
Yes, it is my mother's ship.
I was waiting for your answer to just be yes.
No, that's a Clous answer.
Touché. Curious. Solace, do you all have your own rooms on Mothership? Do you have, for example, your I guess it would be nursery to return to? What is your nursery like?
It is very warm and safe.
Delighted. Well, it sounds very much like you then.
Shall we head into our ship? And you can tell us more. Because nice and safe. And she opens the door and lets everyone in. But you left?
Yes, we were feeling very... The songs that we had were very disquieting. So we returned to the ship to help with that.
These disquieting songs you've been having, did we have anything to do with it?
No, not at all. It was more of... We've been feeling very uncomfortable lately due to...
I'm going to need a deception check on that, Solace.
Okay.
Because the disquieting songs were directly due to Jesse.
Don't want to name names, but...
But this guy...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't, you're brainless.
Do I take a disadvantage or anything like
No,
that?
just straight deception check with whatever you add to that. And Nyx, since this is your question, you can definitely insight. Anybody else would like to insight on that, you're more than welcome to.
No, I buy it.
Yeah, let me take my -3 insight.
See? Brainless.
It is just a straight 10.
I got a 19.
14.
Yeah.
11.
19, nah.
Okay, so you can all tell that Solace is withholding information. They are not being fully truthful. Athena, you are still trying to get a handle on how to read Rachni. Nyx, you're like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't seem to add up. Vraga, you're a mom. You don't really like being a mom all that much. It's not your favorite thing, but you've still got that... You also... none of you have specifically said to Solace yet that Effie contacted you all.
That's true, we have not.
It's coming.
And so I think mom to mom, there's a little bit of a... Oh, really? going on there.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yeah. And to that end, Vraga is, she's not gonna call them out on it, but she is going to, she's going to mention that message that Effie sent everyone. She says, now, that message that your mother sent us, I can understand to a point that she wants to protect you. But I'm really glad she's let you come back.
Solace, you didn't know that your mother sent a message. This is news to you.
They're feelers, I guess that's what they're called, right? The little tentacle things. It twitches very slightly. There's, like, it's a surprise. But, that's the only, I guess, indication that would be visible. And they're quiet. They don't say anything.
Clous can smell you. What does Clous pick up in your pheromones in terms of emotional response?
Can't hide from me.
It's like a spike. Like a anxious spike. But then it quiets down. They try to even it out, but it's still still kind of jittery a little bit. Okay.
Does Solace say anything in response to Vraga's question?
And if they don't, she does have a follow-up. She's got kind of, from that insight check, she can tell that it's not exactly something that they would want to talk about. And just like me, I'm very good at noticing and immediately changing the subject. So Vraga's gonna give Solace kind of a knowing look and just kind of, just with her eyes, say, it's okay, you don't have to elaborate right now. Mm-hmm. But in the same breath, she would say, if you ever need to talk to someone, I have dealt with Rachni before, not in a therapeutic sense, but my door is always open.
Solace, I'd actually like an insight check on that to see if you can pick up on Vraga's nonverbal communication there.
Now, do I take a disadvantage at all for this? I wasn't sure if that's...
You don't get a disadvantage on insight. You'd only get disadvantage if you are, particularly in a bad situation for this. Otherwise, it's just going to be a flat roll with whatever your insight modifier is.
All right. So, there we go. This is better. 16.
Okay. You do pick up on it. You can also hear it in her song. That she's trying to give you an out, but she knows you're not. She knows that you're jittery about this and that you're not telling the whole truth about about being allowed to return. So it is up to you how you respond to that.
To Vraga, they wouldn't say anything, but they would communicate kind of this wavy, like serene, like light blue sensation in their mind. It's just like, it's not verbal or anything, but it is like, I guess it's like, yeah, a feeling. Like, however she interprets it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Vraga picks up on it, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Is anybody else following up on this?
Yeah, well, not really. Athena just notes the silence, so either chatter is happening or chatter has definitely ceased. Either way, she's a bit annoyed, probably hyped up by what happened before as well, so she kind of just doesn't roll her eyes, but like kind of slightly huffs and then just walks further into the ship, and you can just catch her saying, "Sneaking out, huh?"
Athena will remember that. All right, you've all returned to the Corsica. You're currently in the common room. What's happening next?
So Vraga's gonna sit her happy ass down, very, I guess, unceremoniously. For a Krogan, it's just kind of usually how they sit down. You can kind of feel the floor tremble just slightly as she... So, would anyone like to know what we've been up to? Obviously looking at everyone except for Athena and Jesse.
And Jesse's just gonna, like, crash on one of the chairs or couches or whatever in this common area. He's still doing the whole, like, neck tilt, hand on back of head thing, like, uncomfortable, but sitting down.
I'll be standing, and I've got him in eyeline.
Okay.
Now let's see what kind of wild shenanigans you guys were up to. I kind of missed you a little bit, too.
Yeah, looks like the lead we got from that dead drop did actually pan out. Went to a lovely shipyard by a proprietor named Drenzy. Turns out the Marathon was sold to an outfit out of Beckenstein, of all places. Iratus Industries. And get this, they renamed the ship. It's not the Marathon anymore. MSV Kosan. Anyone, does that name mean anything to anyone?
Can I do a, history check to see if it does?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gotta find what history is. Can't remember. Oh, that's a 13. It was +0.
It rings a bell, actually, but you can't quite place it.
What about Iratus Industries? I've never heard of that company before.
Well, roll again.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
That time it was a 2. So Clous just says, speculative. It sounds like they might have owned this ship first.
No.
I guess anything's possible.
Regardless, it was sold last month. So, hotter lead than we've had in a while.
Can I roll a history check, too?
Of course, yep.
Just do it.
Why did I ask? It's just...
Did you get a 2, too?
It's the 7. Never mind.
Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. Neither are names you're familiar with.
Attempting to prod into the conversation. Jesse, do these names mean anything to you?
No, not really. Sorry. I'll, go do some more research. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Yes, I'll prod too.
Concerned. Jesse, you seem more imbalanced than usual.
Always so delicate. I just have a headache. I might go lay down for a bit.
Do you want me to check you out?
Nope. Nope.
With your eyes?
Thank you. I'll be fine. I'm gonna go lay down. I don't know what the plan is. If you want to give me an update when y'all figure that out, but in the meantime, I do have one store I have to follow up with in a little bit, so I'll be up kind of late. Please don't leave the planet.
With minor guilt and regret. I did not mean to hurt you. I am sorry.
It's not you. You're good. Trust me. He's still just like kind of like twisting his head. It's like very like there's visible physical pain in his face, and he's going to get up and start like walking, I guess, to the elevator.
Yeah.
Hold on. Jesse, before
Yeah.
you go. So, we were trying to work out Eratus and all those things, but I have a list of names that I got earlier, and just seeing if these mean anything to any of you as well. So, here we go. Earclite, Eophus, the Stratorn system, Nivi 4, Korea Vitroli, Chichune Chion, 55411-245, not to be confused with 55411-244. I'm not allowed to go back there. But anyway, what does this say? I think they only glitched or something, because this is just noise. Maybe my contact was eating something when they were typing or dictating, but anyway, the last one is the Gardens of Seonide. These are apparently planets.
I'm gonna need history checks from all of you.
Another 2!
You have no idea.
Yeah, Clous just mumbles to herself, delighted. He said I'm good. Perhaps this relationship is turning a corner.
Oh.
Just a 4.
14.
Okay, Solace, none of that rings a bell for you either. Tiff, you got a 14. The last one that Athena mentioned, it reminds you of a very old record in the historical annals from the Kelfa clan, but you cannot for the life of you remember the details right now. You're not even like 100% sure if the reference is right. It's just sort of like that might, maybe, was that what that was called? You would need to go and do some research to verify. Jesse and Nyx, what did you guys roll?
Got a 21.
Yay!
I had a 19.
Okay, Nyx, Korea Vitrali is a name of a legendary planet that figures in some ancient Asari, the equivalent of fairy tales. You would need to do some research to, again, remember the details about it, but you remember that much. And Jesse gets a DM.
Ooh.
No, I didn't.
No, there's no DM there. What are you talking about? 19 was a total failure.
In response, Jesse is gonna look over to Athena and say, "Yeah, I'm glad that everybody is so focused on the mission, but we're just gonna pretend that we didn't hear that news broadcast."
Yeah, that was kind of my next order of business.
I want to roll an insight to see if I could see a look of recognition before we move on. Yeah.
Yep, you can. Yep.
10.
You are so focused on that list.
Yep.
And I think you're still a little bit in your head after the calls with the calls back home.
Okay. Yeah, did... Clous, Solace, Nyx. Did you hear any news from back on the Citadel? On the radio or, well, anywhere? Because shit went down.
There was an attack on CSEC.
Completely out of the loop. There was an attack on CSEC.
How long ago?
It was suspected. It was suspected Minos was the main issue.
Oh, no. It was Minos. I confirmed Minos.
I guess, yeah, we did. We talked to Bailey, right?
Yeah. Directly to. And, they lost a lot of agents. Not just CSEC, but Oni. Prisoners. At the cells. Anyone there? Dead. Obliterated, actually, I believe. And, you know, at first I thought it was a scare tactic, but now... I don't know, it could be... What if they were trying to remove their sleeper agents so that they couldn't be investigated later? Or, even crazier, what if they were making space for new recruits to come in to infiltrate? Because there's a lot of job openings now.
Brimming with rage. We must destroy them all.
Oh.
Oh?
I would like a con save, please, Clous.
Mm-hmm.
This is excellent thinking music.
I have to make it interesting while you wait.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm trying not to smile. I try to stay in character, but it's cute.
I love the idea of Clous doing this.
Yeah, canon that Clous is actually doing this while
the waiting music in a
actually
very
doing it?
tense situation. I love it.
It's like answering an uncomfortable conversation. Like, it's not gonna work.
As she backs away.
That's 14.
14. Okay, actually, well, no, okay, no, but you talked to, okay, alright, okay.
Do I take damage?
You do not take damage, but you have, you got a headache coming on, and there is a brief moment where you would really love to break something, and you don't have to, but you really wanna.
Perception check for something I could break that won't destroy the ship.
Okay, sure.
Okay. That is a 9.
The closest thing you can see is the end table beside the chair you're sitting on. It's, it's not quite as nice and easy as, like, throwing a lamp across the room, but you're an Elcor. You could fucking break it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, in that case, Clous is going to, just, like, her hand sort of tenses up. And she just flips the table with one hand. And it presumably shatters everywhere. And Clous sort of wakes up out of the vitrolic stupor that she was in and says, mildly embarrassed, "I'm sorry. I will find a way to clean that up." And then shuffles off to find some cleaning. So like a broom? Surely we have a broom here. I have a feather toy that Nyx gave me. I can use that.
Are you okay, Clous?
I will say the end table broke into fairly large pieces.
Oh, great. Okay, it didn't shatter.
It didn't shatter. No, I
had a picture in my head. Never mind.
Larger pieces. Yeah. No, I think it's the furniture on board the Corsica is meant to take a bit of a beating.
That's true. You're right. It wouldn't have something easy.
Yeah. So it's
very
this is not like
glass.
A glass table. It's prefab panels that you've broken the frame that they've locked into or whatever. So
yeah,
it's got to hold the weight of at least 2 people, right? So
at least. Yeah. So yeah, it breaks. Yeah.
Yeah. I will still go clean it up.
Are you okay? Vraga's gonna like kind of yell after her as she goes away to like find something to clean it up with.
Don't clean it up.
What the?
Forget about it.
Clous already was headed to clean it up.
I mean, Clous is not very fast, and the room is quite large.
That's very true.
Exactly.
Yes. And it flew quite far.
Ha! In that case, Athena pulls a knife, like a little one, and she throws it at one of the legs that has gone off in another direction. She's like, great! Pulls another one from nowhere. More! Pulls another one. Targets! You need to let something out to think.
I think everyone could do with a good meal right now. Solace, do you think you would be able to cook us something to calm us the fuck down?
Solace is quiet because, like, this group is kind of out there, and this was even weirder.
That's a very nice way of putting it.
So kind.
Yep.
And we're not exactly how you left us, so this is probably a bit of a shock.
This is what happens when you leave, Solace.
And so
It's been 3 days.
I know.
It's been 3 hours.
It's
since
been
we left.
a day.
Yeah, it's been hours.
I mean, total.
It's been a day.
Yes, that's accurate.
Maybe a day and a half.
Yes.
Yeah.
We slept once.
Oh my god.
Yeah, y'all have slept once. Yeah. Yeah.
And Solace will look at Clous, Athena, and the table, and then all the knives that are embedded on each of the legs. And they'll say, I agree. Let's get something to eat. And they'll just go to the kitchen.
Okay, they're headed for the elevator. As Solace is heading for the elevator, Athena, your Omni tool goes off with a message.
Like, we all hear this, or?
I don't know. That's technically up to Athena.
I'm gonna say yes, because it's from Marco, and she's just agitated enough to be like, oh fuck, he's messaged me. Wait, why didn't he call me? And then just hits play. It plays as she's pulling the knives out of the legs.
Athena. Of course, I figured out what you were on about as soon as we got off the call. Those bloody bastards are somehow enforcing a live media blackout of everything to do with the attack. Anything that mentions Minos, anything that might be identifying. Gone, as if it was never filed, as if it was never broadcast. The networks are scrambling. It would be funny if it wasn't terrible. So that's why I didn't know what you were talking about when you called. And that's bad enough, because I do keep tabs on all the news networks, you know me, like to keep abreast of current events. But what's even worse, is that somehow they managed to circumvent my surveillance of CSEC and Oni. I like that even less. Even less. I should have known what was going on the moment it happened, and I saw nothing. I can't see anything. I already didn't like these people, but I like them even less now. I'm reinforcing the firewalls around the Sonde. And I may go dark for a time because I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are, and I don't like it. I hope you're safe. Please stay safe. Right now, I am safe. I will do my best to stay that way. Ask yourself if this man's worth it, Athena. Let me never be the one to say that a secret isn't worth your time, but ask yourself if this one is. Marco out.
Well, shit.
Guess we all have some thinking to do.
My eyes just slowly trail
over Jessie now. Somewhat accusatorially, because the thought of Marco going radio silent on her for an indeterminate amount of time after something huge just happened does not sit well with her. Even though she has gone dark on him a few times in the past, that's kind of shit caused by us. This has been caused by an external force, and she is fucked off.
Okay, I'm gonna need a perception check from Jesse if he's paying any attention to this at all, whether he's gonna catch any of that in your body language.
I mean, the very first thing I did was look at Athena.
Okay, all right. So
I literally said, I said it at the same time that Tiff said, I guess we all have some thinking to do, looking directly at Athena, and was going to get ready to walk away, so.
Okay, so then give me an insight check to see how deeply you understand what she's going through.
Not going to be deep. That's a 7.
Okay. I think you basically just get I'm pretty sure Athena's going to kill me now. Probably. There's the daggers that she just threw are now coming out of her eyes. So
I think we're gonna look around at everybody as they're doing whatever it is that they're doing and just be like, well, welcome back, everyone. And I'm gonna walk away. She's gonna throw a knife at me, she can do it.
Fair enough. I'm going to pop in here with just a couple of notes. We have not yet shared with Solace, Clous, and Nyx what Jessie shared on the rooftop. And y'all know who Marco is. The characters do not. So just a little reminder of those two things.
My first reaction was going to be, so who's Marco?
Yeah, Vraga and Jessie did hear him in the sky car.
Yes, but you didn't hear his name.
That's true. Yep. Will we recognize the voice though?
You would recognize that this is the same voice as the person that Athena was talking to. Athena addressed him as Polo in the call.
Polo, right.
And
we don't know that he's an AI.
You do not. No, all you know is that this is a person that Athena is talking to. The voice sounds synthetic, but that could be for any number of reasons. You don't know that, that's not a guaranteed, he's an AI. But he signed off that message with Marco out. So presumably that's a reasonable, that you now know his name.
Casanova sounds nice.
Excuse me?
Confused and a little bit hurt. Athena, who is Marco? Why have you never introduced us?
Who is Marco? She grabs one of her knives and she actually throws it at Jessie so it swoom past his ear because she's annoyed that he's leaving.
I am gonna need a dex check on that.
Yes. Fucking oh.
Jessie, are you in your armor still?
I can summon my tech armor over plainclothes. We've established that.
But would you know to do that?
Well, if you are still in your hard suit, which I can't remember whether you are or not, you would still have shields.
True.
You were definitely in your hard suit when we were at the shipyard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right. So yes, I need a dex check from you, Athena, or performance. Could be performance.
Okay.
Whichever. Give me a skill roll that you are deliberately trying to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've rolled an 18 and I have 6 in acrobatics, so 24.
Then yes, it goes by your head, Jessie, with enough room to spare that it doesn't actually glance your shields. And I think it probably embeds itself in the wall, in the bulkhead in front of you.
Really? Okay. I think he almost, I literally had the motion in my head of the Henry Cavill, cock arms thing. I am in just enough amount of pain right now to do this, so if you want to throw down, like, fucking come at me.
Throw down. Only if you give me a reason.
That is enough.
Intimidate check, please.
And Vraga is going to stand...
Yeah. With advantage, because you're a fucking Krogan.
Yeah, okay. 100%. 100%.
Thresher mom.
Yeah, that is 19.
Yeah.
You guys can choose to do resolve checks to counter, or you can choose to be intimidated, depending on, like, if you want to try to counter it, or you can decide on a DC.
Resolve. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also rolling.
Can I roll for aroused and scared?
Roll for scare roused.
Well, mark me down as scared and horny.
19.
17.
Okay, so Jesse, your head hurts. You did not want this to be the way this went. Athena, you are hyped up enough that you're ready to go toe to toe with Vraga. Okay, I will turn it back over to Vraga to continue, however.
Yep.
Thank you. She is going to stand... how far apart are they right now? Maybe like 10 feet?
I'm imagining like 15, 20, like, because Jesse was headed for the door.
Yeah.
And Athena was throwing things at, like, a different part in the room, so I feel like it was a turnaround and Jesse's halfway across the room. So they're not, like, immediately close to each other.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough. She's going to stand an equate distance apart from both of them and put her arms out, one in Athena's direction, one in Jesse's direction, and she's going to look at both of them. And she's going to say, we have only been together for less than 2 days. We still have to learn each other. But what I can say is, we are all in such deep shit with this Minos buggery. We can't afford to fall apart now. You two... humans are so taxing. Do me a favor. Both of you go to opposite ends of the ship.
You're not my fucking mother.
Do you really want to go right now? And she grabs the she holds the hilt of her pistol, and she just looks at Athena and she's like, "You really want to do this right now?"
Egging this on. Go to your rooms, both of you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Clous. Look, not actually going to fight him, alright? It's just he said... Is this man worth it? And he who said it, Marco, he is the best person I know. The best person that I've ever met. So yes, I'm going to think about it. And then she takes a breath, and then puts her hands away from her body to show that she's not going for any more knives. But we did have quite the moment on that damn rooftop. So, for now, I have not been given the reason. So we're fine.
And I believe that you could have hit him if you wanted to. That is enough for me.
If I wanted to.
Athena, I'm giving you a compliment here. You are skilled. You could have killed him if you wanted to. Shields. Shields exist. What I'm saying is, you chose not to aim directly at him, and I think you know why. You're having doubts. Everyone here is having doubts. Anyone who is not currently confused about our situation is probably some sort of sociopath. Okay? Jesse?
Thanks, Vraga. Thank you.
If you don't mind, I would like to talk to you at some point. I know you're busy at the moment, but please go do what you need to do.
Sure.
I need some fucking food. I think everyone does. But specifically me, Clixon, please, Solace. Actually, I guess Solace has walked away.
I don't think Solace made it all the way to the elevator before
That's
this
fair,
broke
yeah.
out. In fact, I think there's a very awkward Rachni, like, by the doors being like, y'all okay?
Solace, if you could make that Clixon again, I would be one happy camper. I will see you shortly. And she just walks away.
Clous is fully looking straight at Athena right now and says, devastated and demoralized. I thought we were best friends. And then gets up and goes to her own room.
Wait, what? Clous.
Does the sad Charlie Brown walk. Very slowly.
Oh, bloody hell. Tries to navigate herself in front of Clous to block the way. Look, like on... Do you know on the rooftop that we were at? Well, of course we were there. Why would I say that? Okay, I'm a little hyped up, as you can tell. But, Jesse... Actually, Nyx, come here. Please.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Or am I in the circus? And I am surrounded by monkeys. Oh, no.
Fuck off.
No, absolutely. Clous would want Nyx there too. Like they're connected now. Clous would absolutely agree with this.
Nyx is excited that you let off some steam. That Clous let off some steam, and she's scanning the room for another side table for you to destroy. That's kind of where we're at here. This is exciting. I mean, feelings are being had, but
there is one.
There is?
There's another side, yeah, there's another side table, yeah. For sure.
How heavy is it?
Nyx drags it. You could lift it with a biotic field.
No. Nyx is just going to drag it where it makes that awkward sound, like kind of like screeching across the floor.
The Men in Black scene, yes, 100%.
What are you doing?
Helping you.
Helping. Right. Well.
Yeah, Athena smash, no? I think that really helps.
In that case, she uses the throw to, send it across the room.
All right, well, if this is the case, Clous is just going to keep walking.
No.
Hold up. I called you here for a reason. I just wanted to inform you two that Jesse let us know why he's on this mission. I feel it prudent that you might want to know.
Vraga has stopped, by the way. She stopped and is kind of waiting about 20 feet away for Athena to speak.
Numb and confused. Yes, that would be prudent, but that has nothing to do with our friendship.
Well...
And this Marco.
Yes. People can have multiple friends, Clous. From different walks of life, for different reasons. And...
Unconvinced, but you said he's the best person you know.
Yes, I suppose I did say that. But, best usually entails one, and I've known him longer than I've known you. It's not meant to be offense. And to be honest, I don't really run around with people that I don't care for. But look at me. I'm here on this mission because you asked me. I dropped what I was doing. And I was on the Citadel. I was actually trying to organize a... redacted. No, but I dropped that. And I knew that you needed me, and there I was. And here I am trying to give you more information so that we can continue. I'm choosing you, Clous.
Begrudgingly. And slightly more convinced. Thank you for choosing me now.
Of course. I tried to choose you before in the club, but you wanted to go alone and I gave you that space. Clearly you needed it. So it was given.
Attempting to recover from all of these feelings. Okay, so what information do we need for the mission?
Well, Jesse was on a mission with the Alliance around about the time that the war broke out. Cerberus agents broke into the ship, took out his crew, knocked him out. He woke up years later, which is all kinds of ridiculous and all kinds of frightening, especially since he hasn't been filled in about that time. The Alliance just kept it from him. Right? But he believes that he's not just looking for the ship, he's looking for his crew. Presumably because he made it out, so there could be others. This now became a rescue mission of sorts. And one to take them down.
Scornfully. So they not only took his brain, but they took his friends.
Yep. Pretty much.
Resolved. Well then, let us go find everything that Jesse needs to be whole again.
Getting in the elevator and, like, still doing the, like, head tilt kind of thing, but now taking, like, a couple deep breaths to calm down from the the commotion. Jesse would turn and look down at Solace, I guess. I don't know how tall Rack and I are.
Yeah.
And say, how was seeing your family?
It was... And they're pausing for a second. It was healing.
That's good. I don't really get to see mine anymore.
If you don't mind me asking. And they are unsure how to... And they just go ahead and just say, what happened?
To my parents? Or...
They just do a little nod.
A lot changed in the war. Waking up and missing all of it. I haven't been able to find them.
I'm sorry. That's an awful feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to push forward, right?
Yes. Is there anything, any food that feels like home or family?
Sometimes I remember a barbecue.
Ah, yes. I think I remember making that at one of the jobs I had in the Citadel. Would you... Oh, God. I think I messed up by saying I. Sorry about that. I'll redo it.
Don't worry about it. I think this is an interesting idea because Solace is making choices away from the hive that I think it actually makes a lot of sense for Solace to start using single first-person pronouns.
Barbecue. I feel like I remember making that in one of my jobs in the Citadel. Would you like me to make that?
That would be really nice. Thank you.
I'll get right to it.
I'll see you in a little bit then.
You have been listening to I Should Roll, Dangerous Dangers, Episode 17, Flipping the Tables, featuring the voices of Alanya Campbell as Solace-Within-Clay, Tiff Compton as Ravanor Vraga, Amanda Cotter as Clous, Maria Damianou as Nyxandra Lalliri, Lea Lawson as Athena Hellier, Dan Spitaliere as Jesse Westcott, and Kaya Renwick as everyone and everything else. Music and sound effects are used under Creative Commons or royalty-free licenses. For the extended credits, please see the show notes, and for more information, please visit ishouldroll.com. Find us everywhere on social media at ishouldroll, and don't forget to leave us a review. I Should Roll is an Intergalactic Improv Initiative production. This fan podcast is a transformative work and is not affiliated with Electronic Arts or BioWare. Thank you for listening. Have a pleasant day.